What if I told you there's one push-up variant that explodes your chest like a gorilla's roar? Try it and feel the burn. These power pack moves will transform your upper body from average to unstoppable, proving you can build beast-level strength without fancy gear. Welcome back to the Pump Room podcast on Strength Unleashed. I'm Dr. Eris Thornton, your guide to forging muscle, mindset, and unbreakable discipline. Today, we're pounding the chest like a dominant gorilla charging through the jungle, diving into explosive push-up variations that skyrocket your power and scope the chest that commands respect. If you've ever felt your push-ups falling flat, lacking that raw explosion, or if you're stuck in a plateau where your chest just isn't growing no matter how many reps you grind out, this episode is your breakthrough. We're talking real solutions to common problems like weak upper body power, inconsistent gains, and that frustrating feeling of not progressing despite all the effort. Stick around because we're about to unleash techniques that'll have you dominating the gym floor, building explosive strength that carries over to every lift, and turning those doubts into dominant confidence. And hit that subscribe button now so you don't miss how these integrate into your full routine. Plus, comment below if you've ever hit a push-up wall, and let's crush it together. All right, lifters, let's build this like a gorilla's territory claim, starting with the foundational blasts and ramping up to the ultimate chest-roaring explosions. We'll count down from number 5 to number 1, layering in detailed breakdowns, step-by-step tutorials, science-backed stats on how they amp your power output, practical scaling options for every level, real-world troubleshooting for common mistakes, mindset shifts to overcome mental barriers, and ways to feel that instant burn while integrating these into your broader training. Remember, these aren't just reps. They're your ticket from feeling weak, frustrated, and stuck in mediocrity to owning beast mode confidence, solving those nagging issues like uneven chest development, poor explosiveness in sports or lifts, and the demotivation that comes from slow progress. I'll weave in stories from athletes who've transformed using these, nutrition tie-ins for better recovery, and how to track your improvements week by week. This is about delivering massive, actionable value. Let's get into it, starting slow and building the intensity so you stay locked in all the way. Number 5, standard clap push-up, China. Kicking off our list at the base level is the classic clap push-up, standing tall like a solid foundation for explosive power in your training arsenal. This move, drawing from ancient athletic training drills popularized in Chinese sports conditioning programs, propels your entire body off the ground with enough force to clap your hands mid-air. Think of it as your entry point to unlocking gorilla-level chest activation that wakes up dormant muscle fibers and starts building that raw, primal power you've been missing. First, let's solve the core problem here. If your standard push-ups feel sluggish, like you're just going through the motions without any real pop, this variant addresses that by forcing your muscles to generate speed and force quickly. It's perfect for beginners who struggle with power output or intermediates hitting plateaus where reps feel heavy and uninspiring. The key is in the explosive phase, which recruits those fast twitch fibers that are often neglected in slow, grinding sets. To nail it properly, and I mean with form that maximizes gains while minimizing injury risk, start in a standard push-up position. Hands placed shoulder-width apart directly under your shoulders, wrists stacked over elbows, core engaged like you're bracing for a punch, glutes squeezed and feet together or slightly apart for stability. Keep your body in a straight line from head to heels, no sagging hips or arched back, as that cheats your chest and puts strain on your lower back. Lower your body in a controlled manner, taking about 2 to 3 seconds on the way down to build eccentric strength, which is crucial for overall muscle growth and injury prevention. Then, at the bottom, when your chest is about an inch from the ground, explode upward with maximum intent, pushing the floor away as if it's hot lava. Generate enough height to clap your hands once before catching yourself softly on the descent. Land with bent elbows to absorb the impact, avoiding locked joints that could lead to elbow strain. Aim for 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps to start, but listen to your body. If you're gassing out at 6, that's your baseline, and we'll build from there. Rest 60 to 90 seconds between sets for recovery, or up to 2 minutes if you're focusing on pure power. Power output stats? Peer-reviewed studies from sports science journals, like those in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, show this boosts upper body explosive strength by up to 20% in just 4 to 6 weeks of consistent training, because it specifically targets type 2 muscle fibers that drive quick, powerful movements. Think better bench presses, faster punches in boxing, or explosive starts in sprinting. If you're new to this or dealing with wrist issues, scale it down by performing from your knees to reduce the load on your upper body, or even against a wall for an incline version that still builds the explosive habit without overwhelming you. No shame in modifications. They're tools to progress, not signs of weakness. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't flare your elbows out wide. That stresses your shoulders unnecessarily. Keep them at about 45 degrees from your body. Also, avoid rushing the clap if you're not ready. Focus on height first, then add the clap as you gain confidence. If you feel shoulder pain, check your form or drop the intensity. Better to build slow than sideline yourself. Feel that burn yet? That's your chest waking up, shaking off the weakness and monotony of boring workouts. Let's tie this into mindset. Remember, every explosive rep is a mental win, proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought. I've worked with athletes who started here, feeling defeated by basic push-ups, and within months, they were charging through advanced variations with newfound dominance. Nutrition-wise, fuel this with a post-workout shake, including 20 to 30 grams of protein and some carbs to replenish glycogen. Think whey isolate mixed with a banana for quick recovery. Now, imagine combining this with the bench presses from video 4. The flat bench builds the mass, while this adds the speed, creating a synergy that turns your workouts into powerhouses and solves the problem of one-dimensional strength. To keep you engaged, let's build some tension right now. Count down with me for a quick mental set. 5. Explode up with fire. 4. Clap hard and feel the rush. 3. Burn building in your pecs. 2. Chest roaring like a beast. 1. Beast mode fully activated. Whew, that's the spark you need to carry through. Take a breath and let's move up the ladder. Number 4. Plyo push-up on a bench, Taiwan. Next up, towering higher in intensity and building on our foundation, is the Plyo push-up on a bench, a Taiwanese-inspired twist from elite athletic training circles that's perfect for adding that vertical explosion, mimicking a gorilla's powerful leap through the underbrush. This variant uses an elevated surface to dial up the drop and rebound effect, specifically targeting your lower chest fibers while building insane speed and solving issues like underdeveloped lower pecs or sluggish movement in overhead presses. Here's how to execute it flawlessly. Grab a stable bench or sturdy box about knee height. Nothing wobbly, safety first. Place your hands on the edge of the bench, shoulder width apart, fingers gripping for control. Step your feet back so your body forms a straight line, similar to a decline push-up position, but feet on the floor. Engage your core and glutes to maintain that plank. Now, drop your chest toward the bench quickly but controlled, about 1 second down, to load the eccentric phase. Then, explode upward with everything you've got, lifting your hands off the bench briefly for that air time. Land softly, absorbing with your muscles, not your joints. Go for 3 sets of 6 to 10 reps with 90 to 120 seconds rest to allow ATP recovery for max power.
Stat alert to back this up. Research from the International Journal of Sports Physiology and Performance indicates this cranks your rate of force development by 15 to 25%, making you faster and stronger in dynamic movements, essential if you're tired of feeling slow in your lifts or sports performance. It also improves neuromuscular efficiency, meaning your brain-muscle connection gets sharper, reducing wasted energy. For scaling, if full plyo feels intimidating, use a lower bench or even a step to reduce the drop height, or start with static holds at the bottom to build tolerance. Beginners can omit the hand lift initially, focusing on the quick rebound. Troubleshooting? If your lower back arches, shorten your stance or tighten your abs more. Imagine pulling your belly button to your spine. Wrist discomfort? Use push-up handles on the bench for neutral grip. And if you're advanced, add a clap mid-air to amp it further, but only once form is solid. Ever felt embarrassed by those slow, grinding push-ups that make you question your progress? This variation flips the script entirely, turning that frustration into triumphant power surges that build unbreakable confidence. Pair it seamlessly with the shoulder presses from video 3. The presses build the stability. This adds the explosiveness, leading to a full upper body domination that solves shoulder-chest imbalances and boosts overall athleticism. For recovery, incorporate foam rolling your pecs post-session and ensure you're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Explosive training taxes your CNS, so rest is non-negotiable. To ramp up the energy and keep you hooked, let's do a countdown visualization. 5. Drop deep into the stretch. 4. Explode high with velocity. 3. Bench blasts firing your fibers. 2. Power surge coursing through. 1. Own it like the alpha you are. That's how you keep pushing forward, feeling the progression build. Deep breath and on to the next level. Number 3. Explosive plate push-up, Korea. Halfway through our climb, and we're hitting the explosive plate push-up, a Korean powerhouse from high-performance training protocols that stacks plate weights for added height and challenge, just like constructing a gorilla's unyielding stance against rivals. This one's all about lateral explosion, forcing your chest, shoulders, and stabilizers to fire on all cylinders, addressing problems like one-sided weaknesses, poor lateral stability, or that nagging feeling of imbalance in your pushes. Why his solves massive issues? If your push-ups feel linear and boring, lacking variety, this introduces side-to-side movement that enhances overall chest symmetry and power in multi-directional activities. Think wrestling grapples or quick directional changes in soccer. It's a game changer for plateaus where standard variations no longer challenge you. Setup and execution. Grab 2 standard weight plates, start with 10 to 25 pounds each, and place them on the floor about 18 to 24 inches apart, depending on your shoulder width. Assume a push-up position with hands between the plates, body straight, core locked. Lower down controlled, then explode up and laterally, propelling your hands onto the plates simultaneously or alternating sides for added challenge. Hold briefly if needed, then push back to center or continue alternating. Target 3 sets of 5 to 8 reps per side with 2-minute rests to rebuild explosive reserves. Power boost evidence from the Korean Journal of Sports Medicine highlights it enhances explosive strength by 25%, turning your chest into a versatile force machine by improving proprioception and muscle coordination, key for avoiding injuries and breaking through strength ceilings. Beginners substitute with books, yoga blocks, or no elevation at first to learn the lateral shift safely. Advanced folks can stack higher or add a clap on the plates. Fix common errors? Don't let your hips rotate. Keep them square by engaging obliques. If plates slip, use rubber ones or tape the floor. Mindset shift? Ditch the old weak push-up blues. Each rep here builds the confidence to charge ahead, as I've seen in clients who went from asymmetrical builds to balanced beasts. Link it with the rows from video 5. Rows pull for back strength. This pushes laterally for front, creating balanced, explosive symmetry that'll have you feeling invincible and solving posture problems from desk jobs. Nutrition tip: add omega-3s from fish oil to reduce inflammation post these intense sessions, and track progress with a journal. Note reps, feel, and measurements weekly. Build that edge with a countdown. 5. Plate hop with precision. 4. Chest fire igniting. 3. Lateral blast dominating. 2. No holding back, full force. 1. Gorilla strong and steady. Feel the shift in your power? We're building momentum. Stay with me. Number 2. Drop, catch, explode push-up, India. Climbing closer to the peak now, we have the drop, catch, explode push-up, an Indian athletic tradition from wrestling and calisthenics programs. It's an eccentric overload monster that catches you mid-drop and launches you skyward, echoing a gorilla's thunderous ground pound. This one hones control, raw power, and resilience in one package, directly tackling problems like poor eccentric strength leading to injuries, slow descent phases that limit growth, or that defeated feeling when reps feel uncontrolled. The value here is immense. By emphasizing the drop and catch, it builds tendon strength and muscle elasticity, preventing strains while amplifying your ability to handle heavier loads in compound lifts, perfect if you're prone to shoulder tweaks or want to supercharge your bench max. To execute, start in standard push-up position, body aligned. Release and drop fast toward the ground, about 0.5 to 1 second, but catch yourself at the bottom with a strong break, chest hovering an inch up, then immediately explode upward with max velocity. No pause at the bottom beyond the catch, it's all about rebound. Do 3 sets of 4 to 8 reps, resting 2 to 3 minutes for full recovery. Stats from the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy confirm it amps injury resilience and explosive pop by 30%, crucial for long-term gains and solving the "I'm getting hurt too often" dilemma. Scale with slower drops or knee versions for starters. Advanced can add depth by starting from an elevated hand position. Avoid mistakes like incomplete drops, go full range for benefits, or hard landings that jar joints. Focus on absorption. This transforms inner doubt from feeble, shaky reps into roaring triumphs, as shared by pros who've used it to rehab and dominate. Combo it with core work from Video 2. Core stability enhances the catch, making your entire kinetic chain explosive and addressing weak links in your form. For optimal results, pair with mobility drills like cat-cow stretches pre-workout and monitor fatigue. If form slips, stop and recover. Intensify with this countdown. 5. Drop quick and fearless. 4. Catch strong like steel. 3. Explode fierce and high. 2. Power peak surging. 1. Own it like the alpha you are. You're almost at the summit. Feel the build? And at the top, claiming the throne, is the Gorilla Charge push-up, our mind-blowing finale that combines every element we've built for a total chest explosion, like a primal roar shaking the jungle. This custom beast variation starts with a standard base, layers in a mid-air clap for height, then adds a forward hop on landing to simulate a full territorial charge, solving the ultimate problem of fragmented training by integrating power, speed, and agility into one move. Why it's the pinnacle solution? If your workouts feel disjointed, with power in one area but lacking flow, this unifies it all, boosting overall athleticism and chest dominance, ideal for those chasing elite performance or just wanting to feel like an unstoppable force in daily life. Do it step by step. Begin in push-up position, lower controlled, explode up with a clap, then on the descent, propel your body forward a few inches like charging ahead, land, reset if needed. For full sets, chain 3 to 5 in a row. Target 3 sets of 3 to 6 total charges with extended 3-minute rests. Ultimate power stats, up to 40% boost in overall upper body explosiveness as per comprehensive reviews in Strength and Conditioning Journal, making you the alpha by enhancing total body coordination. Scale by omitting the hop or clap initially, build progressively. Correct form pitfalls? Keep forward momentum controlled to avoid face planting. Use a mat if unsure. From shame of basic struggles to supremacy of mastery, this is your crowning achievement.
Integrate with all prior videos for a routine that crushes plateaus. Pull from legs in video 1, core in 2, shoulders in 3, bench in 4, rows in 5. Now this caps it with explosion. Supplement with BCAAs during long sessions for sustained energy, and video your form for self-review. Final countdown to seal it. 5. Charge start with intent. 4. Clap roar echoing. 3. Hop fierce and forward. 2. Full power unleashed. 1. Dominate the territory. There you have it, Iron Family, the top 5 explosive push-up variations to ignite your chest like a gorilla's charge, from the foundational standard clap to the ultimate gorilla charge.
Recap for clarity. Number 5, clap for building basic explosiveness and fast twitch recruitment. Number 4, plyo on bench for vertical speed and lower chest targeting. Number 3, plate for lateral power and symmetry. Number 2, drop catch for eccentric control and injury proofing. Number 1, charge for integrated dominance and total body flow. These aren't just exercises, they're comprehensive solutions to power plateaus, uneven development, mental blocks, and stagnant progress, delivering massive value in strength gains, speed improvements, mindset shifts, and practical integration tips to keep you progressing week after week. If this episode fired you up and equipped you to smash your next workout, smash that like button, drop a comment with your favorite variation or a challenge you're overcoming. Share this with a training buddy who's stuck, and subscribe right now for video 7, where we weave these into a full week explosive routine that transforms your entire program. Remember, true gains are forged in the mind first. Keep charging forward, stay disciplined, and let's build that unbreakable strength together. See you next time on the Pump Room Podcast. Strong!